This video is about right triangle trigonometry story problems. These are some that we're going to do. We're just going to start with number 1. I'm going to read it and then draw a picture. Okay. So we'll try number 1. From the top of a 100-foot lookout tower, a foreman sees a fire burning with an angle of depression of 25 degrees. How far is the fire from the foot of the tower? And draw that picture. Alright, here's a picture. So there's a lookout tower, and let's talk about the angle of depression. So if these lines are parallel, the top blue line, this one, and the bottom blue line, you have to remember things about parallel lines. They have angles that can be the same. So if from that top parallel line you push down, that's what the word depression means. So this would be the angle of depression. But the kind of cool thing is that it is the same, this angle of depression is the same angle as this angle of elevation inside your triangle. So you don't really use the outside angle, the angle of depression. You really use the angle of elevation. But in our story problem, I think that angle was 25. Let's look back. Yep, 25 degrees right there. All right. All right, so here's my picture. There's a fire, and I want to know how far. I want to know how far I am from the fire. So how far is the foot of the tower from the fire? So this is our X. All right, so that's the setup. Now you just got to set it up and solve it. So I'm going to use, because this is the angle I'm talking about, it's opposite adjacent. An opposite side, and adjacent side, because this is where the right angle is. Opposite over adjacent is tangent. Tangent. So this is the setup. Tangent of the angle is opposite side over adjacent side. How you solve this is you cross multiply. X tangent 25 degrees is, you'd put a 1 under here, and then you'd call that 1 times 100 is 100. I'm solving for X, so I divide by tangent of 25. And I put this number in my calculator, and I get a number. All right, let's do one more. Let's do number 2. The angle of depression from the top of the building to a point on the ground is 32.5 degrees. How far is the point on the ground from the top of the building if the building is 252 meters tall? So I drew my picture. This is 252 meters. Angle of depression is 32.5. So it's the same as this angle of elevation, because those are alternate interior angles. If these lines are parallel, which you assume they are, then those angle of depression, this is depression, it is the same as the angle of elevation. So on this picture, I'm going to use this angle. Try it in a new color to help you out. This angle, opposite hypotenuse. What's that? Sine? Sine of 32.5 is opposite over hypotenuse. Whoa. 32.5. Okay. That's the setup. Now let's solve it. So you cross multiply. I cross multiply and I get X times sine 32.5 degrees is 252 meters. I want to get X by itself, so I have to divide by sine 32.5. So I put this in my calculator and get my answer. And when I put that in my calculator, I got 469 meters. That's it.